don't she? On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say, even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last penny, I still gotta. Back up, cause it's on this old train line, I'ma get it done. Now I got the party jumping like it's double dutch. Then we spun the block, came back, double up, like, ooh, I got her. And yeah, met her uptown, but she from the borough, better known as the boogie down. All sookie now, get up out the kitchen, man, I'm cooking now. Brother man, slip me skin, suck it to me. And they gotta shut their mouth when they talking to me. I look around, it's a whole lot of fraction mamas, but I hit the highs, man, don't want the drama. Hey, peace and love, baby, keep it groovy. Every time we pop out, you know it's a movie. If I'm in hot water, then it's a jacuzzi. I gotta shake, so I'm throwing deuces. I gotta, even when I'm down bad, yeah, I know how to bounce back, cause you know I gotta. And she look good, don't she? On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say, even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last penny, I still gotta. Still gotta. Still gotta. Must be knowing here. You see these grown people talking, what you doing here? I gotta have a mind and hit you with a split your get up off the wall, go on, get it moving here. Yeah, I'm just catching the vibe. I told the valet, take your time, it might get a ride. Floating through the front door, my mind is tied. Good Lord, mama, you know you looking divine. I had to turn around, double take a look at that. Girl, you got good taste, where you cook it at? You can mingle with the cool kids. I'm out here sweating like a preacher in a pool pit. Even when I'm down bad, I know how to bounce back. I know I gotta. And she look good, don't she? On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say, and even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last penny, I still gotta. I know I gotta. I know I gotta. Even when I'm down bad, yeah, I know how to bounce back, cause you know I gotta. And she look good, don't she? On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the New York Giants. Is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, called it the 26. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This ball complete to Trey Palmer. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
Buffalo 18. Viking 18. 18, Pioneer. 79 Broncos. Go.
They'll set up to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. You talk about this Giant defense. And they're a tough unit to throw against, currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Second and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Now back to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 19 Lions.
Back to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A gain of 32 that time.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
Let's go now.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That's Olave bringing in another one. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up 2nd down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally, and then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 15-yard line. He had 3 catches last week. That one his 3rd on this drive alone.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what their opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, doesn't it?
It really does. And in practice, it wasn't about a lot of big shots on that opening drive. They wanted to put together a series of plays, sustain it. They've done that. The defense now on their heels a little.
That they are. And you know what else is happening now? They're gaining information. They're gaining knowledge about how the defense is planning on playing them. So not only are they being successful on this drive, they're filing things away for future drives in this game.
Second and 2, 1st down marker at the 5-yard line. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, only their first drive, Charles, but they talked to us about needing to convert on 3rd down, in particular not letting 3rd and short opportunities slip through their fingers. Well, they were successful right there.
It also tells you that they're successful on 1st and 2nd down as well to get to 3rd and manageable and make them able to pick up those 1st downs.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Lions put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. The point after through the raindrops up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Ready. Pause red. Drill green. Hut.
1st and 10, Young. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Here we go.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move it back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass. but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. It's Young on first down. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. The Giants had 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete. Christian Watson, the man he was looking for, and it's third down. You talk about this Lions defense. And they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Young. And Diggs has it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Young to throw it. He rifles complete. Caught by Moore. And the Giants are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Young now. Flushed out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Pacheco. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. So now things get interesting on 3rd and goal from the 1.
This almost becomes a Darwinian call, doesn't it? Almost survival of the fittest here. I know we can go all cliche. I'll go ahead and do it. Who wants it more here?
And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Isaiah Pacheco. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
And you can bet when they were in that huddle, there's definitely some urgency because I'm sure they were saying to each other, we got to push this one in right now so we don't have to run this on 4th down, and there'll be extra bodies in the hole. That's excellent work there at the point of attack. All it takes is one little crease as he fights his way into the end zone.
7-7, our score after 1. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Darnay Holmes now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Here we go, set.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Check smash, check smash. 79 Broncos.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 19 tight, 19 tight.
He'll look to throw. And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. An audible here to get a new look.
Ready, go.
Movement there on the offensive line, a little quick, and a 5-yard penalty. Not a great start to this drive. You had the sack, now the false start.
I mean, it doesn't take much to either read lips or just imagine what the head coach is saying right now. Get your head in the game, guys. Let's go.
31 yards on the punt there. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape. 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. A play fake. Now Young. And this one too low.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Ready, right.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Ready,
Toss right side to Pacheco. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Giants on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. Young. Working the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 12-yard line. Now a toss left for Pacheco. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
down. Ready.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Giants have taken the lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Holmes returning from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Come on.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Giants touchdown. Elliott on for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. Holmes returning from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Here we go.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
19 Lions.
And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, boy, tough conditions out there. I don't know if the defender slipped or what, but he had a man wide open, and that's a bad one to miss on. They don't come a whole lot easier than that one right there.
Go sweep. Average. Dick Dragon 60.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. So after 3 drives and 3 touchdowns combined between these two clubs, finally we get a defensive stop.
Yes, and welcome to the party, defensive players. I'm glad to have you because for a while there, it almost felt like it was 11 going downfield on air. Okay, so to be able to have someone come up, make a stop, now we got a football game going.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line.
Ready.
Running left to give to Pacheco. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7.
4 yards on the pickup.
Again, it's Pacheco. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Pacheco gets it and tries the left side. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down.
Young to throw on 4th. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Luke Musgrave, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Holmes returning from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Get it.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
At the 16-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Roll. Go.
Dobbins trying the left side. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
Let's go now.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
19.
They'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing, Young. Buying time to his left. To the left side, there's the tight end, Musgrave. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Young, he's going to change it up. Young now. Throwing on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
A run by Pacheco on 2nd down. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Ready.
So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
Edo Blues. Ready.
Now Young. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready, set.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
White. Set.
Here's Young. They'll indeed go for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Go. Warrior 70. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hope they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
3. 18, 5 here. Ready.
They'll set up a throw. Fighting to stay upright. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
Drop 50, drop 50.
They're going to look to throw. He's going to air one out. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And the Giants are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Here we go.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Yellow, zoom. Ready?
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And now they're in the hurry-up. Pacheco gets it again on second down. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. 62 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They'll roll him out right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. On first down, they go back to Pacheco. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. Young to throw it. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. But the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way. That's made him get off the spot.
And it's caught on the deflection. And this is going to be a touchdown. Elliott now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and they're in control now, 35-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Holmes going to opt against bringing it out, and they will begin at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception across midfield. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Meanwhile, Young's throw here into the hands of Moore. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Looking to throw, Young. Steps away to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. Young with it, 3rd and goal. Dancing to his left. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Christian Watson from 6 yards away. And the Giants have taken a 5-touchdown lead. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call.
Set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Holmes returning from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready? Go.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Detroit. J.K. Dobbins, his first touchdown on the year. And the Lions are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 28.
Makes the score Giants 42, Lions 14. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Third quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Young. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready, break. 19 tight, 19 tight. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Get hurt.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that one going to come up short, low throw.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And now here is another interception. There he goes, left side. Down the left sideline. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. As confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Holmes returning from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
He'll buy some time right. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Well, let's face it, Brandon, they're down here in the second half. Want to try and make something happen, and if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder. Because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
Ready.
On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. And they're going to speed things up here.
On the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They go play action. Young. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Okay, break.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Throwing on 1st down, but this one lines up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. A pitch comes to Dobbins, and he'll be taken down at the 18. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
Go.
Back to throw. Tries the left side and finds Olave. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down.
Mustang 19, 70 Timberwolves. Warriors 70, Buffalo 18. Hurry, hurry.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good...
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Good DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And now here's another interception. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
102 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Pacheco once again. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
Here's Pacheco headed right. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line.
Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
A handoff now for Pacheco. And he is going to lose yardage here. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again.
Black Ultra. Beetle Blue. Set.
Young now. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Lions will take over. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed, it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
Now they'll change things up. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now back to throw. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
And there, even if you've got to take something off that throw so that he slows down to catch it, that's far more preferable than what happened there. A big miss on what should have been a touchdown.
He's going to let it fly. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Pacheco gets it again on second down. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Here comes third and the length of the football. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Pacheco. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
At the 8-yard line.
Blue, go. Blue, check. Hut, hut.
Again, it's Pacheco. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Now, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
They'll try and run with Pacheco. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. You know what? I know it's 4th down and they've got a big lead, but go for it.
Yeah, and why not, right? Because they have the big lead. But don't you have to have a little bit of admiration for these guys on the defensive side of the ball? They've been shoved around.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Elliott on for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here we go.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Rolling to his right. Across midfield. Down the sideline he goes. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point right down the middle as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And Young's going to throw it here. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.